Morning. It's 7 AM, which is the best time of day. Beautiful morning, no one's turned up yet. It's nice and quiet, all you can hear is the birds. What can we hear? Pigeons mostly. I've got, Phil rang me last night to say that the tractor he was mowing with had gone into limp mode. A bit like he does after a bit too much to drink. And we thought we'd fixed it because it's an AdBlue fault. It's come back and it wouldn't rev up. It would only rev to about 1200 revs, so we had to bring it back. So I'm going to try and sort that out, see if it's a filter or something. If it's not, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I think it needs a new dosing module, which is about £1,000. So we'll see. But obviously we're very busy at the moment, so we need to do something fairly fast. I'm going to swap the tractors over, so I put the big one on the mowers. And that one, if it'll work, I'll put it on the tedder. So that's the first job. This mower has got a slightly bent PTO shaft. I've got a new one to go on it, but I haven't had time to put it on yet. And it is the most awkward thing you can imagine, trying to get this onto its stub, which is in there. Will you go on, you bastard? Ah! Ah! Jesus, whacked! Ah! Oh. I've just driven up to the top of the road, about a 2-mile round trip, try and get this tractor hot to see if this emissions fault is going to come back. And I had to confess to having just driven like a complete animal. Hope no one saw me, because I was trying to get the engine hot. My foot actually hurts from pushing the accelerator so hard. But so far, so good. I think we're all right at the moment, for now. So, but now I know what it must feel like to work for a silage contractor, and you just drive everywhere flat out all the time. My cousin Will's just started today, so I sent him off mowing. He's just finished a degree in geography, which I'm sure will be really useful, but hopefully it'll help him find the next field. As you can see, I'm tedding. I've just seen the weather forecast, and it's not good. It seems our dry spell of settled weather that we were hoping to enjoy over the next couple of weeks has vanished. And basically after this weekend, it's going to come showery and not good for what we're trying to do. I've just worked out, which is quite depressing, that I've got over £200,000 worth of grass on the floor that will be ruined if it gets any significant rainfall on it between now and being able to bale it. And that's no exaggeration. So there's nothing we can do about it now. All we've got to do is just keep trying to get it dry as quickly as possible, and hopefully get it baled before we get too much rain. I've had people ask me, and you might be wondering this yourself, why have I mown it? Why don't we just wait until the weather gets better? Well, there's two reasons. One, the weather might not get better. This is England after all. And two, the grass is only at its optimum protein and energy levels for a very short window. And I need to get those right. Basically, protein of 8 to 10%, energy of 8 to 10%, for it to be able to sell into the racing market. If it's wrong, and the protein goes down and it gets too old, I can't sell it. It's no good for what we need it to do. So you've got to cut it at that time. You just can't wait. Well, it didn't work. The fault's come back, so the fitter's had to come out and put his laptop on it and try and find out what it is. Just got off to have a look at this grass. I've finished this field. Listen to this. Hear that? That's a rustle. That sound just shows that the grass is drying out and it's getting drier. It's still a way off yet. I'd say it's probably 2/3 of the way there to being dry, ready to go, but the last bit is the hard bit, and some people would have no trouble in baling that for horses and selling it, but for us it's not dry enough by any means. If you fed this to horses, they would how to put it politely, get through the eye of a needle. So really, it needs to dry for another few more days, and then we'll be looking something like. I've nearly just had a heart attack because I've come down into a field down the bottom end of the farm, and Will is mowing some fields over yonder. Well, I'll show you, over there, a couple hundred metres away. And there's 3 fields in a row, and there's one field that I've done a swap with my neighbour Sam, and he's got some clover on it, and I've got some grass on some of it. Anyway, I look across, I can see Will mowing, and I can see this field of clover has been mown. I was like, oh no, he's mowing the wrong bloody field. So I rang Sam, said, Sam, I've got something to tell you. He's like, what? What have I done? I said, no, it's what we've done. We've mown your field. He was like, well, no you haven't, I mowed it this morning. So I was like, oh thank God for that. So yeah, I nearly just bloody had kittens.